Welcome, kids. Welcome to episode 10 of Toy Photography Bomb, and that is B.O.M, which stands for roughly Best of the Month, which is what myself, Trevor, 1/6 shooter, hi, and a guest toy photographer will share with you our selections for the best toy photography that we saw from the community in April of 2024. That's right, we're going back in time. As we did with my last guest, Tom Iavawatu, we're going back to April. This is entirely my fault. Scheduling has just sucked, so we kind of had to skip April, and then I screwed it up for my guest, and then so we went with May with Tom, and now we're going back to April. But we're going to be back on track next week with Alex N. Richardson is going to be my guest, and we're going to be into June. And then hopefully going forward, we'll be on track with all the months. But if this is your first time here, this is not the results of a contest or voting. This is simply our choices based on what we saw, what came across our feeds, and in the Toy Photography Bomb Instagram page tags. We have a Toy Photography Bomb. It's that, Toy Photography Bomb. I should have brought it up, but I don't have it ready. On Instagram, and if you follow that and you tag us, we'll see your work, and I'll get into what that should be in a minute. But I just want to say we certainly did not see everything that was out there, and I'm sure we overlooked some great stuff. And if you see any of that stuff, please tag us, leave a comment, let us know somebody we should be following on Instagram. Because I can't follow everybody, but I try to get around and try to see a lot of things that other people are looking at and sharing and things like that. And again, the Toy Photography Bomb tag. So let us know if there's anybody out there that you've seen that you feel is quality enough to get on the show. There's only about 15 people a month that get on here, so yeah, it's tight. But so if you're going to tag us, make sure it's your best work. Don't just tag us with everything in the hopes that something gets through. Tag us with your best work, and if it's something great, I'm going to take a look at the rest of your work. So there may be something else that I see that I like, either for this month or going forward. So make sure it's your best stuff. Again, this show's about the best stuff we've seen. So we all have different tastes. You may not agree with us. Again, it's not a competition. There's no prizes. So it's just for fun. We're just here to look at stuff, hopefully learn a little bit about, the process of toy photography and what makes a great photo. I do a show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Maz's toy photography channel, Maz's Toy Box, called Toy Photography. It's the Tuesday show at 6 p.m. I forget what we're calling it at this point, but we talk a lot more about, we go in depth and critique images that people put out there for us to critique. So this is not a critiquing show, except to say, talk about how great these photos are. So we're not going to be tearing them apart or, knocking them down. So that's that. We got a bunch of people in the chat. We got some 14 people here. This show's a little off timing wise right now. I do try to do this on a Monday, but schedule's been a little crazy. So hit the bell and you'll get notified when the show goes live again. But we do have some people in the chat with us. We got Dave Orkin, Insightful Imagery. What's up, Mike? Rob Zamora, Josh Brown, Nate Strong, Thomas Belay. What's up, Thomas? Jay Mack and Schmerber. What's up, Schmerber? Hopefully we'll get some more people in here soon. With that out of the way, let's bring my guest toy photographer on for tonight. For the second week in a row, I am joined by a good friend and my co-host on the 1/6 pack. This guy deserves to have the 1/6 in his name a lot more than I do at this point these days. He is a master of beautifully lit portraits and action scenes featuring almost exclusively Hot Toys and 1/6 figures. Every once in a while he'll sneak in something different, but it's not often. His work is the kind of photography that makes you want to buy stuff that you had no intention of buying. He does it to me all the time. We'll talk about stuff on the 1/6 pack, and I'll see a picture of his. I've sworn it off buying it all together, and I see his shot, and I have to pick it up. That's what he does. And he's great at it. So you may know him as Capes and Rifles on Instagram. Please welcome TJ Fry. TJ, what's up,
Hey,
buddy?
what's up, man?
Hey,
Thanks for
how
having
you
me.
feel?
I'm excited to go this time travel adventure with you.
I know, I know. We're gonna go
I love
back
it.
in time. Yeah, April was a good month. It was fun. It was a little colder. Actually, today being as humid as it is, I kind of miss April.
It's
Kind of
it's
liked it. It was good.
nasty outside, man.
Hmm.
That is a
Uh,
shiny mug, by the way.
yeah, this was like a, I don't even know, like it's got my name on it. This was like a, I think it was like like a wedding gift or something like that, like a
Wow,
best man type party thing.
fancy.
I don't remember for who though. Sorry. Um, but it's cool though. We look so much younger. Really?
So, are you saying
Wow.
like Tom makes us old?
I'll take it. Yeah,
All
that's
right,
it. When Tom gets
I'll
on,
take that.
he's so young looking. We look older
Wow.
by comparison. I don't think that's true.
Ugh,
So how you been, man?
been great. Enjoying the summer. This,
Yeah.
I think, last year at this time, every weekend was just raining.
Yeah, yeah. July was a mess. June was kind of a mess too. Yeah, so it's been pretty good. It's been a pretty good summer here in the
I'll
Northeast.
take it.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
excited for the.
TJ is just north of me in Connecticut,
Yep. Used to be
and
closer to you.
yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I know it's distance. Somehow I feel like Connecticut is closer than
Yeah.
where were you
I used to call myself a New Yorker.
yeah. Well, what do you call yourself now? Connecticut
I'm not sure.
Connecticutite?
I
What
don't.
is the term for Connecticut?
I don't know.
Connecticuter?
It's weird. Like I spend more time at work in New York than I do at home in Connecticut. I don't
But
know.
what is the term for a Connecticut person? Like
I don't
Connecticuter?
know. One of my coworkers calls me a Connecticutian, which doesn't really roll.
Connecticutian?
Yeah, like
That
it's.
can't be right.
I
That
don't think it's
cannot be
right.
right.
I think it's just
That
his
doesn't sound right at all.
jab at me for moving so far away.
That's weird. Well, my friend, let's take a look at your page and some of your amazing work and talk about some of this stuff. Now, this shot was featured on the show, I think a couple of months ago, or was it? Oh, it was March, I
I
think.
think it was. Yeah,
Yep.
I saw that. Thank you.
Gorgeous. There's been some people doing this because this is like, in and around this because it's a cool helmet, man. I mean, it's just a cool shot. It's a cool looking figure, movable eyes. But yeah, I loved this one. There was this, and I think BG toy art, which stood out to me a lot. Just really, really beautiful. I just love the way you lit this. Because the blue is there, and you've got the background and stuff. So tell me about talk about your process. So I'm going to tell a little tale out of school. When TJ and I first met each other, it was on through. Am I wrong about this? Did we meet before the photographer's Facebook page, or did we kind of
No,
meet
it was
through
one
that?
six photography Facebook page.
1/6 photography, right?
Right,
Yeah, one
Kevin
six
Clemson
photography.
had this page.
That's right. And it was pretty active. It was a pretty
It
cool
was.
page. And we became admins, and TJ and I started talking. And I remember back then you were just figuring out compositing, like just
Oh,
trying to figure out
I
compositing.
was trying to steal any knowledge I could. I remember like messaging you. I was asking you all these questions, and you
Yeah.
were, you were nice. You were answering me. Then I think at one point you were like, "I got to go to dinner," and I was like, "He's been probably trying to go to dinner for the last half hour." Goddamn,
No, no,
that's
not
probably true.
really. I
But
mean,
it's fun. Yeah,
it was
it's really
before
fun.
YouTube. We had, I would have just jumped on here with you and gone through Photoshop or whatever.
Right.
But I don't know. It wasn't accessible at the time. But yeah, but I mean, you've gone from that to, I mean, just incredibly masterful compositing, and it's not all
Okay.
compositing because you do some digital backgrounds. We were just talking about that. You have a TV as a backdrop, and you're gonna try and do some like photo like printed out backdrops, or have you done that in the past as well?
I did it years and years ago when I first started the page. I've been
Hmm.
meaning to create more backdrops. I was talking to Sean, Visual Approach Photo, about that like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I've never gotten around to it.
Yeah.
I did upgrade my TV in the basement that I use just for shooting. I went from a 40 to a 55. only because
Okay.
the 55 just works so much better for 6 scale photography.
Yeah, you got. I mean, you got to have a big. I'm shooting a 112 figure today, and I had to lift it up so high because I wanted to get really low on the shot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I couldn't get because the table's a certain distance, and I can't get the camera underneath it. So I either need a narrower table or I need a bigger TV. I also don't have a 4K TV. I'm assuming what you bought is probably 4K at this point because everything's 4K.
Yeah, it is. It was like $200 from
Yeah,
Amazon.
I know. It's nuts. I
That
know. I just missed that 4K drop when I bought this TV, and it's still working. So I haven't found the need to do it, but I think that 4K makes it a little bit easier to like not pick up those pixels and things like that. If you know,
yeah.
generally I don't have a problem with that, but I don't know. I'd like to see what difference it makes. I don't know if it does make a difference at all. So something like this, what's this in front of? Is this a digital backdrop or is this
So
total composite?
this is the third image I've made doing this technique. I just kind of randomly fell upon. So I shot this
Okay.
against Obi-Wan Kenobi still.
Okay.
So that's why you have the blue highlights, because
Yep.
the screen was bouncing off the helmet. And
Oh.
then afterwards, I actually took the background, I enlarged it, and then I layered it on top of this, and then I painted it over. Like I
Oh
did a reverse
wow.
mask, and I just filled in everything else.
Oh, cool.
I've done that twice, and it's like I don't know. Like I feel like I pick up what I want
Yeah.
from the digital background, and then I'll just throw
Yeah.
another layer over it, and it's just painted in.
So that way, like with this, your reflections are actually
Yeah,
reflecting like what's on the screen and stuff.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's kind
That's
of a
nice.
happy accident.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous stuff, man. Portrait wise, I hate to say portraits because you don't just do portraits. I mean, you're doing action shots, you're doing full body shots, which with 1/6 we know is like
It's
it
tough.
takes a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot. Like so, like something like this. First of all, very jealous that you have this already. I don't know when is this supposed to come out. I thought this was like an
I thought it was
instant
coming
like
out already for Sidetrack.
yeah, I thought it was like a real quick turnaround. But anyway, whatever. If you don't know, TJ is a clone guy. He is all about the clones. So this
Most
to
fun.
me looks like a little bit of setup in front and then
Yep.
a digital backdrop.
Yep. Exactly.
Nice.
With a fog machine on the side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, what are you using for a fog machine now?
Uh Rockville
So you got the
R700.
okay, okay,
Letty
dude.
actually gave it to me 1 year.
Okay, dude. You
Yeah.
got to This is what you got to spend your money on.
Okay.
You got to get a Smoke Ninja, or you can get the Ulanzi one if you have to. The Smoke Ninja I recommend.
Really?
It's changed my life
Okay.
because like I was using that, and that I told everybody just go. I mean, listen, this is if you've got a couple $100 that you want to spend on a fog machine. $35 will get you the party machine, which I've used for years and years and
Yeah.
years. But this frees you up. It's in your hand, and it's as good, if not better, than
Wait, what's
the
it called?
fog
The Fog
machine.
Ninja? What is
Smoke
it?
Ninja
Smoke Ninja?
or Ulanzi puts out one as well. I don't know. I
I've
can't
seen
vouch for
this
that
on
one,
my
but
like
Smoke
Facebook
Ninja
feed.
is it's incredible. I'll pull it out in a second. I'll show
Okay.
you what it looks like. But I can't believe we haven't talked about this yet. But like it's life changing, man. It's really really good.
What I
It's
picked up from
incredible.
you years ago is I guess your old fog machine. You had like a PVC tube
Mm-hmm.
or a PVC
Mm-hmm.
hose that you controlled. Like
Yes.
I've never been able to like set that up properly. I guess I just
Oh,
keep like ordering like the wrong size hose, even though every time I think I measure it correctly, it's just doesn't fit.
you have to. Yeah, you have to narrow it down through like pipe fittings. And
I've
even then, I didn't really have like something that fit tightly over the opening. It was just kind of loose, which was half the problem. Like it would come off, the smoke would billow out. I'm trying to reach it in a certain place, and it's under the table, and so let me show you this thing. Hang on a second. All right. Since this is a learning show to some degree, this is the Smoke Ninja. Okay, this is it.
what?
Yeah, I'm telling you. The chamber is in here. Okay, it's a little chamber about an inch and a half tall. You put the liquid in there. I haven't changed the liquid in over a month and a half, I think. Okay, and I've been
How
using this
frequently do you change?
regularly
Okay.
and a lot. I mean,
Okay.
if you know my shot, I take hundreds of shots. I just pour the fog all over the place. So turn it on, and basically you got 3 modes. There's 3 different settings for different types of fog, and
I'm jealous.
dude, it's the best thing in the world. It's the best thing in the world. I never thought it was going to be that good, and it's incredible. Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, back to your stuff. So fog, which is, yeah, I mean, it brings these things alive. It gives it depth. We've talked about that before. Gorgeous shot here.
Wait, I just want to wait at that.
Hey, Joe. Oh, I forgot you have control.
Yep. I just want to answer this because when I was like new to everything, like
there
I
you go.
found everybody for questions. I
Mhm.
just use moviescreencaps.com.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
Gotten so much stuff.
This is physical, though, is it not?
This is Alberto's shot. Actually, we did a collab on the.
Oh, that's Will Burr
Yeah.
shot. Okay, gotcha. But that's I don't know if you've had a physical background on that. This was, I think you've been in here twice because this was in last month on the Toy Photo Bomb. This
I
made
just
it.
saw. I didn't realize I was on the last show.
Yeah, this is unbelievable, man. So tell me about this one. Is this which Ripley is this? Is this Hot Toys Ripley?
No, it's a NECA Ripley.
Oh,
It's
it
all
is NECA
NECA,
Ripley.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is NECA. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Right, we figured that out. Yeah. So
Actually
every
bought
once in a
this
while,
years
you're in
ago.
the 1/12th year.
Every
Right.
once in a while.
This is sick. Incredible. And what I love about this, and we talked about it last time, but what I love about this is you really don't have to have any kind of environment. There's no diorama or anything. It's just figures.
I was trying to use the fog to obscure everything, but that
Mhm.
is actually a digital backdrop of one of the lower level scenes from that movie.
Okay, well that helps set up the color and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you've got little beats of light and stuff like that that sell it as alien, but it's almost like you don't even, you don't see it. And what I love about it is like you didn't care about seeing it. You know what I mean? It made the shot. Just do the shot. Dogs are going crazy, buddy.
My wife ordered pizza.
Oh Jesus!
We're still on a pizza search in Connecticut.
Gotcha. Oh, have you found good pizza yet?
I found so much good pizza in Connecticut.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're a hop, skip, and a jump from New York,
So
so
much.
it's not that bad. Yeah, gorgeous. I mean, again, this is portrait, so you're not worrying about backdrop, which with 1/6
That's
is
also a backdrop.
awesome. What's that?
That's also a backdrop.
Yeah, no, I know you've got something back here, but you don't have to really worry about like what it is. Is this a screen cap from a movie or something from the movie?
It's a screen cap from the movie that I added a Gaussian blur to,
Mm-hmm.
and then I reduced the. I think this was like a F5.
Oh wow.
So I was just trying to add.
Oh, you can see that in the arms,
background
yeah,
so that
yeah.
it wasn't. Yeah, I've just been doing that a lot lately. Like I'll take a screenshot and use it in the background. And just keep it vague.
Yep.
I don't know. Like I can't do anything plain. Feels off.
I hear you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want to do like a black background or anything like that. This thing, holy cow, man. I mean, I'd seen it before, but I was just going through your stuff again today. This is like the eyes on this, the way you captured the eyes on this, and the light just in the helmet there, and then this like almost sunlight coming in through whatever, she's obviously in an indoor environment, but there's an opening somewhere.
Yeah,
I love everything about this, man. This is
Thank you.
gorgeous. Yeah. So is this, what's this behind here? Is this
That
digital? Is this physical?
It's physical. Oh my god!
Mhm.
You put me onto this Dio maker.
Oh, this is
I'm trying to blank right now. It's been a while. Tom gets it too.
yeah, it's he's oh jeez, he's gonna kill me.
Wait, he's tagged on it.
Oh, he is. Okay, thank God.
I think he's tagged on it, or maybe not.
Somebody help me out.
Dreadbox.
It's Crashbox Customs.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Nate.
It's Crashbox Customs. Because I had somebody else in my head and I could not get rid of it. Crashbox Customs, of course. Yeah, I recognize that vent. That's one of the his sci-fi vents. They're great for 1.6. I mean, that's the thing. Like I've done that stuff too.
They're
Like,
great for different scales. I love it.
Yeah, I love this. Is bold because it's so bright, but it feels real. It feels like Tatooine sun or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's what I love about it. And compositionally, I mean, yeah, your composition has, I hate to say it since I've known you because it's been a long time.
It has
You know
been.
what I mean? But it's just gotten you've been great for a while, but it's just amazing to think back at the time when we were starting out and doing that stuff and like
It's been a long ass time, man.
Yeah, it's been a long ass time. It has been a long ass time. Now, is this a physical background?
Yes, that is
Okay.
the back.
Oh, that's the backdrop for the
stormtroopers.
Yeah. Right.
Comes in handy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they don't just sell those. We talked about that.
They would make a killing. I think other people should like start to do that.
Yes, absolutely. I love this. Then you'll do these designery things. So now this is composite. Yes?
Yeah.
Which I love.
I saw the new suit on Instagram or Facebook today.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't have 3 Falcons, 3
it's
giant
3 Captain America Falcons.
Wings.
Right. 2 Captain America Falcons and a regular Falcon.
The wings are gigantic, man. I have yet to put them on.
Did you intentionally do this like the Rob Liefeld Captain America pose?
No, I got that pose idea from a poster from one of the promo shots.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Are you saying that because there's no like feet?
No, you know what I'm talking about, right? The weird chest thing. This looks good because I mean it's obviously a figure, but like it's
now that you say it,
the same thing.
I'm gonna have to hide this image. I can't unsee it.
No.
I can't. It's just
no. I love that image.
Liefeld.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. No, it's not Rob Liefeld. Good Lord, this I love this. Again, like you're nailing like outdoor light. This is a thing that I think people like discover, and then you see it all the time in their work. You know what I mean? Like if they're indoor shooters, like this feels like outdoor light. This the light you've got here is reacting like outdoor light. It's not so bright that everything else is in shadow. You're obviously bouncing some light onto the face or whatever. I mean, what was the setup for this in terms of like lighting?
This was digital backdrop.
So
I have a softbox on a tripod that I kind of just hold around.
Okay.
And I think I had a reflector at the bottom just to get the lower face lit up.
Yep. And then like what's the bright light? Is that the softbox?
Yep.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, I mean it looks so much like his face, just the sunlight hitting it, like it's reacting like sunlight. It's great.
For the light up eye, like it wasn't that bright. I just added a Photoshop brush.
Oh, that's right. That does actually light up on the figure, doesn't it? I forgot.
Do you have this?
Yeah. No, I don't.
I really like.
You almost made me buy it again, but like no, I resist.
Pretty good.
I know. Here's the thing. Like, I was never a Deadpool fan. It's a Liefeld thing. But I love the movies. I love the movies, and I'm gonna have to get a Deadpool figure from this movie coming up. Because
do you want the Toys Era one?
I don't know. We'll talk.
Okay.
We'll talk. Yeah. Gorgeous. Yeah, just amazing stuff, man. What is this? Are you doing the saber effects here?
No, that's Lenny saber.
Oh, is that a Lenny saber?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks not. Wow, I got to get some Lenny sabers.
That point.
Yeah, I like that though. It's not that little. Did you edit that at all?
No.
Wow, that's really nice. Because most of them have that little like nubbin type thing on the top of them, and that's the one thing I just don't like about them. They're like they end like somebody's drawn off a piece of glass or whatever. But that's nice. Nice. I'll have to get one of those for sure. Yeah, I mean, amazing work. If you're not, this is incredible too. Wait a minute, let me go back to this. Just the lighting on that, love it. Is this a custom? You a custom sculpt, or you had this
That
painted, or
that whole Captain American figure was weathered by Rob Steel Shields, and then the
mm.
faceplate and the
Wow,
eye was repainted by SU Works.
wow, that's an amazing piece. Man, that's beautiful. Look at all the detail in there, man. That's gorgeous. Nice. This is crispy, as they say.
Crispy. Haven't heard that in a while.
Beautifully, beautiful and crispy. Um, Capes.and.Rifles. I mean, we'll come back to it later on, but you know, what are you doing with your life if you're not following him? All
Probably
right,
better.
my friend. Yes, hashtag nubbin. Thank you, Nate.
Thanks, Nate.
Um, let's get on with it. All right. I think we're
Excited.
going to start out with one of mine because for some reason, as I was setting these up and alternating them, it came out to two of mine at the end, so I just threw one at the beginning. Usually I'll start with the guest, but whatever. All right. First up, Wookiee Revenge, and this is Seb. I just loved the light in this, the blowing out of the background figures, though I could still tell they were aliens. Um, I love the light on the main front character, the focus character, getting that light through the transparency of the skull and not blowing that out, and the fact that they're in water. If you look, he's got a BTS on this, and they're in
Is
a
it
pan
actual
of
water?
water.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in a pan of water, and that's awesome. I mean, it's not revolutionary or anything, but like it just works so well, and I just loved the kind of the bounce that you have with the triangular composition here and the light. I don't know. It just stood out to me. I've been looking at alien stuff because I think last month. Oh no, yeah, April was Alien Day. I guess that's right. So
April
that's when you did
26th.
your shot as well. Yeah. Um, or was it March or was it April? Or you must have done it before. You must have done yours before
My shot. Well, I
Alien
don't
Day.
remember when my shot was, but April 26th is Alien
Yours
Day.
was in March. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I just thought it was a cool shot, man. It just like it looked like I love the real overblown light
Me too,
in the
man.
background.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I mean, it feels real. You know what I mean? It feels like a real shot. It feels like so you were there, and not worrying about every little detail, which something that I admire that in other people because I try, like I worry about that stuff. You know what I mean? And I would be hard pressed to take a shot like this without like trying to like, oh, let me make sure, let me get a little more depth in there, a little shadow in there, maybe bring that out a little bit. But I love it. It's great.
I mean, the background is perfect. Not just the
Yeah.
water, but the things in the background. You
Yep.
get the sense that they're wading through some like marsh that's just been filled with blown up remnants of
Exactly, like a
marine
spaceship. You don't even have to see
ships.
what it is. It's like
Yeah,
like debris. Yeah.
like they won.
And I
And
kind of like that his hands are like just kind of. It's kind of even creepier that he's kind of like doing that thing like people would do,
touching the
like
water.
walking through the
Yeah,
water and just kind of touching the water. It's it's freaky.
it is. It's a very nice touch.
Yeah. Yeah, and all practical, and I love the colors. The colors are great. You got yellows and your blues. Opposites on the color wheel. It's really, really nice. Beautiful shot. Yeah, we'll take a look at Seb's page here, real quick. So I'll just close off of that. Seb is fairly new to me, but I've been following him for a while. But he's all over the place with great stuff like this. This is fantastic. Obviously, French Seb is, and yeah, look. I mean, I love that. That's wild. That is great. And Cosmic
The
Legions doesn't
colors, I
hurt.
love the bokeh.
Beautiful, but this is where a
Amazing.
bokeh works. Like you're
Yep,
shooting outside, obviously,
yep.
but man, everything in this is in scale. I love the warp that he's got on here, whether that's his lens or whether that's a post uh, effect. Man, that's really nice. Really nice. Beautiful light. Um, yeah,
Oh,
fun
this is awesome.
stuff. Yeah, Really nice.
This is what like toy photography should be.
Yeah, this, I mean, there's something about this, and it doesn't mean, and I don't mean this as a negative. It takes me back to when I started stuff. This is like, looks like Super Duper to me. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
does. It does.
you know what I mean? Like Super
Back in
Duper would
like
do the
yeah,
bike stuff and Chewbacca on a skateboard and stuff like that, and it's just fun. You know?
I feel like Seb is definitely just having a grand time doing these shots, man. Like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
what the
sure.
hobby's
Like
about.
it's just all over the place, right? I mean, like, and it's great. It's just fun stuff. It's not worrying about, he's got beautiful setups. I
Yep.
mean, look, that's great setup. Um, but just having fun, just shooting. Oh, that's great. Singing in the brain, fantastic. Yeah, good stuff, man. Really good. I gotta like that one. I didn't see that one. Really cool. So, Wookiee Revenge. Go give Seb a follow, man. He's got to 2,000 followers. Let's get him to 3,000 followers. That'd be great. All right, number 2. This is yours, so I'm going to let you take it
Ooh,
away.
which one? Which one?
This is Connor, who is
Oh,
a repeat winner on the show, if you can call it a winner. It's a repeat
repeat feature.
entrant,
Connor is.
featured. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I love everything about Connor's work, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's. I mean,
I know.
everything he does is just amazing. So, like,
Yep.
it was very hard to pick just one from April.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I would have picked like 10 of them.
I know.
I know Connor has like blamed me for like buying things that he didn't expect to buy, but I blame Connor for other things too myself. Man.
And he's prolific too, man.
Yeah,
He's putting stuff out a lot. Yeah, and it's all good stuff too. Good stuff like
I
this.
mean, like the crop, like the storytelling, like you know exactly what's going on. Like he calls it the
Yeah,
boarding party. Like yeah, like how are you a Star Wars fan and like not know what that is? Like, that
and
stormtrooper in like the foreground, just
I
black.
love the guy in the background. You just see enough
Oh
of
shit! I
it. You know
didn't
what I
like,
mean?
realize there was a guy in the background.
Well, I mean, it's like you've got a border, so he's not like bringing the cape all the way
Yeah.
up. I don't even mind this because it kind of makes sense. It pulls
Yep.
you through. But I just like the idea that there's yet another stormtrooper back there, and it's not like, hey, you got to see this guy. It's like, oh wait, oh yeah, that guy's there. That's great. The laser blast is perfectly blurred and well done too. For the foreground figure, and yeah, it's really nice. I mean, we all know how lighting a Vader difficult that can be, and he's got great, you know,
You know what? I just
lines for the
realized
ceiling
this
up
is
there.
a 6 scale Vader.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Mm-hmm.
is even better right now, actually.
Yep. All Hot Toys, right? I mean, I would assume this guy in the background is Hot
I
Toys. I mean, that could be a Black Series if you
that I
wanted
think
it
it's a
to be.
Black Series. Is that? I guess that is
Does
a
he
hot
have a?
toy in the front. Huh.
It's got to be. This has got to be a Hot Toy. Yeah, I'm thinking. Right.
Because he does a lot of like forced perspective shots,
Yes.
which I
Yes,
love.
absolutely. Yep. Gotta get rid of these tags. Stop. You're getting in the way. Stop. There we go. Yeah, I like the little bit of red here
Yep.
from the blaster
Yep.
hitting there. So thoughts about like environmental um, lighting and stuff. You know what I mean? Like um, what's the term that I use all the time? Anyway, environment lighting. You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's take a look at Connor's page here quickly. Yeah, I mean, again,
Page.
like just
Holy shit.
gorgeous lighting.
That's
Yeah,
look at those reflections, man.
I know. Yeah, you get the Death Star ceiling there, right?
That Spider-Man
Perspective.
shot, though.
That's
I
nuts.
remember seeing this. I was like, damn.
That's nuts. That's 2021 too. Like
Yep.
that's how long ago that was.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like this, fantastic. I love. See again, like just having
Yep.
this little bit of the Emperor back there. This has got to be the Jazz Inc. piece too, right? I'm thinking that's got to be.
Probably.
Or you think that's a Black Series? No, that can't be Black Series. That's the Hot Toys, for sure. Man, that's nice. That's a
I mean,
great shot.
the way he like puts things together, that could very well be a Black Series.
Yeah, This is incredible. Incredible. Really elaborate stuff.
Yep.
All beautifully lit, all beautifully edited. The effects and stuff, the post effects are great. Those all work. Oh yeah, this was on the show. We had this well in January. I think this is one of my picks. I love this shot. Everything about this I love. It's fantastic. I mean, anything you can do with using Hasbro figures and make them look that good and that real, it's incredible. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Yeah, Connor does amazing work all the time. And again, very beautiful.
I did not see this one.
Really. Again, super prolific. Like you're always getting something from Connor. So, 2, 3, 4 a month maybe, or I guess he slowed down a little bit. It looks like April, May was a little slow, but yeah, generally a lot of stuff and incredible shots. So that is press.
During the pandemic,
Yep.
I put out like 12 a month for like 3 months.
Yeah, I know. We were all real prolific back then.
12 a month now.
Press
do 2.
I know. Tell me about it, man. I mean, all I'm putting out is stuff that I'm doing from other people. I've got so many ideas and I can't get them out. Press_pause_photography_. So that's 3 underscores. But Connor, press pause. I got to get him on here. We got to get him on the show.
I would love to see him.
Yeah.
Should get him on the 1/6 pack.
Yeah, we really should, because he is a 1/6 guy. So yeah, we really should do that as well. Yeah, I'm thinking about. Well, we'll talk about that later. But I'm thinking about making the 1/6 pack like having 3 guests, rotating guests, and so it's an actual 6-pack. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. I don't know if you'll get a word in edgewise if we do that.
That's all right. I like being in the background.
All right, the next one up is mine, and this is my friend from a long time ago, Tony Mills, who used to be like, he was the Star Wars guy, man, and he was like my guru for Star Wars stuff.
Really?
He commented on one of my shots like early on, like early, like probably the 4th or 5th shot I put up on Instagram, and was very complimentary. And I was like, I like this guy. and then I went over to his page because he had said something like, I was trying to do this, or I did it and it didn't work out as well. And I'm looking at his stuff. I'm like, damn, you're good, man. And he's always been good. And his Star Wars stuff is great. But I love that he's like branching out. He's changed his name.
Toy Division.
What was his name before? Yeah, to Toy Division, which
Alderaan.
That's right. Passage to Alderaan forever. He's now Toy.Division, which I think that's better. It's a little more. He can get outside of that Star Wars box easily. And man, I love this. So I haven't bought into these figures yet, but they're really cool. And my God,
I don't think I'm even like. What are these figures? Is this 1/12 or it's 1/12?
Yeah, they're 1/12. They're called. Somebody help me out. I can't remember what they're called. It's Homeless. It is Homeless Joe. I think that's what it's called. But they have the garage. It's garage something or other. Damn. Help me out. Somebody in the chat will help us out. But man, look at all the detail in this thing. Look at all the stuff.
It's crazy.
The mirror looks great. The broken windows, the light streaming through. I love the light. But
windows and the light is what really kept the shot, man.
But like the little heater, right? Yeah. And the little pan on top of it, cooking something on top of the heater.
You got the baggie with the booze.
People can throw stuff in, and you see people throwing things in all the time in a diorama that, just to have stuff. Like I have this pencil, let me put it there. But all this stuff, like, makes sense for this situation, and that's what I love about it. Like everything here feels like this guy is just down on his luck, living in this abandoned place. He's got a blanket on top of his crate for a bed. He's got a little tiny old-fashioned heater here. It's just love it. Love the little light from the lantern. Light from here. I don't know if they lit this up from inside or what the hell this is, man. This is a great prop. Everything he's got is great. It's all fantastic. Fits, and it's really cool.
Lamp in the back next to the radio.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Um, yeah, great dio too. I don't know who did this dio. Did he? Oh, dio by J Kai. Okay, nice. Uh, fantastic dio. Yeah, I wonder if he's got he's got a little different color. Oh, that's nice too. A little more nighttime scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. I've seen some other people who shoot this thing and they've done a great job with it, but this just stood out to me. I love it.
If
And
anyone in this
Tony
chat
is, we've set up a,
doesn't follow me, Tony, gotta follow this guy, man.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. And again, he's been doing a lot more different stuff lately. This might be the same dial, but look how well that works with a 1/6 figure. You know, placed in
Perfect.
the right place. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean his Star Wars stuff has always been fantastic, but I mean he's killer with 1/6 portraits as well. Gorgeous shot here. Motivated lighting is the word I was looking for before. With
Motivated lighting. Okay.
motivated lighting with the fire off to the side or whatever. Something that has like a purpose, a reason for being there. Which you can imagine there'd be like a candle or a fire. Look at that, man. That's gorgeous.
Yep.
Wow. So he's doing a lot with this homeless Joe. I like that. I like that he's doing different stuff now. He got creative back in the day, but he did a lot of Star Wars. But his Star Wars stuff was so good.
I mean,
Look at
it's all
this.
really good.
That's great. Yeah, and he's such a good dude. No, what a great dude. So that is Toy.Division. Tony Mills. Yeah, go follow. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. That's good.
Yep.
That is really nice. And he's got those Janix head sculpts, baby. That's why I love Tony. Loves his customs. Very nice. All right, moving on. Another repeat winner here. Repeat presentation. What are we calling them? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Winner. You're a winner in my book. What's Up Danger? And this was your pick.
Oh man, I think I had like 5 of his shots saved.
I had one of his shots as well. He had done some great stuff in April, so and he's always doing good stuff. So
like always, like
yeah.
there's nothing bad. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing you can even like critique on his shots. Like I, as you know, besides Clone Troopers and like Aliens, I love Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I especially love this figure from Mezco. It's the classic Ditko Spider-Man.
Yep.
And like the storytelling behind it, just like it's so vintage.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love the composition, the cutting the building at that angle, and
Yep.
having the goblin come in. The goblin looks pretty good too, and I think that's the Mezco goblin, which I kind of poo-pooed.
It is.
I have a problem with like
With what?
with the Mezco superheroes just looking Spanixy, but like then I see something like this and I'm like, this is kind of changing my mind about it. I've seen some good shots. I think Akira Joe has done some good shots with this figure as well, and like I'm like then I question myself. Maybe I should have gotten this, but yeah, this is incredible. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't like this one. Sorry. Yeah, incredible shot.
Wait, hold on one second.
What else? Yeah, love the shadows. Love the arm falling into shadow. Like you don't even need to see that. The light obviously follows the light that's coming from this backdrop. I don't know what this backdrop is. Probably digital. But even just a tilt on the legs on the goblin, man, really incredible. Beautiful shot. Just got a behind the scenes. I just got a tighter shot, and then his tag. Yeah. Yeah, this is Marty Flood. Marty does incredible stuff, ACBA style stuff. We'll come back to the picture in a minute when TJ gets back, but I'll just run through some of Marty's work. So that is What's Up Danger. This nuts. How this doesn't have 1,000 likes is incredible.
Sorry.
Just that's okay. I'll go back to the shot too. We can talk a little bit more about it. I just wanted to get onto more of his stuff. His perspectives and composition are
outstanding.
It's what makes his shots. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like the lighting is great too. Like he has great lighting. It's everything. But what stands out to me is every time I see it, it's like the angle, the perspective, and whatever lens he's using for this to make it kind of, you've got that wide uh, angle on this thing that just makes everything look like crazy in your face, comic booky. It's really good. I've talked before about using, comics the Marvel way, drawing comics the Marvel way, that old book from the 70s or 80s.
I still have that.
Yeah, I love it as a
Yeah.
guide for perspective and what makes like a motion like more, like a guy doing this is like, he's like, that's not the Marvel way. The Marvel way is like this crazy, punch across the body, and that's what I see when I look at his stuff. It's all very well, like even this, like there you go. That's a Marvel pose, right? And a composition, like that's a panel from a comic book. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, always great lighting. I try to find the one that I saw from April too, because I was going to pick one, and we had just featured him, but I don't stop the guests like you from picking whatever they want. So, but I didn't want to also pick one from him. But I'm trying to think of what it was. Okay, so this is around April. I think it was a Batman one. This one. Almost picked that one, which is also excellent. I mean, it's a great shot. Great perspective, great composition. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Yeah. Yeah, Marty's awesome, man. Marty knows what he's doing. Good stuff. You want to go back to the shot? You want to say any more about that, or?
It's also good.
Yeah.
This makes me want to just like shoot.
What? So, well, I mean, obviously knows what he's doing, in post. So I'm wondering how he got this. I'm wondering how he shot this. I want to see his BTS sometimes, and he doesn't always do that.
Yeah.
Like, did he lay this down and have this, or was this like, is he just like taking out stands and stuff, which is perfectly fine. I know he posts on ACBA a lot, and I know a lot of his stuff is practical. So the water and stuff he'll do. Actually, he augments some of the water and things like this. Like this is plastic wrap, but he didn't do it on here. But every once in a while, he'll put some splashes and stuff like that in post, I think. But I mean, that's great. I mean, that looks really, really good.
That tunnel dial is sick, man.
Yeah, that tunnel dial is great. He uses that a bunch, but to great effect every time he uses it. So, yeah, incredible stuff. What's up, Dot Danger? Marty, he's been on here a couple times. He'll probably be on again. I'm sure he will. Actually, I guess, well, this is why I screwed up, because I put 2 of yours in a row. So that's okay. We'll go with it. 616_photos. Bark Trooper, baby. Gotta love it.
So I have to confess, I thought I've messaged him enough that I know his name, but it's Andrew. I don't think that I've ever had that communication with him.
Okay.
But he does a lot of really good hot toy stuff.
Where'd it go? I clicked off of it.
Which one?
Why did I do that? Oh, am I not on there? Wait a minute.
You are.
Oh, I'm scrolling through it. Yeah, I'm trying to find the shot, though, that we were talking about here, because I just clicked off of it accidentally. Where'd it go? Did I go too far? Shoot.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry. Wow, he's got some good stuff. There it is. Okay,
right?
Sorry. Okay, there we go. Yeah, incredible stuff.
I mean,
I like the tight shot of that. That's really cool. Yeah, well, I figured this was kind of there was a little bit of a bias here, I think, for the clone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a tiny amount.
it's a great shot, but
it's a great shot. It happens to be a clone.
Clone
so
bias.
It's a great shot. Yeah,
it just happens to be a clone. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, great lighting. I mean, does he do? Do you know much about how he shoots? Does he do digital backdrops as well, or does he composite? Or
I'm gonna guess it's digital.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a educated guess from someone that does toy photography.
Yeah.
Like it
I
looks
love the
digital,
light.
but effects. I mean, it's amazing.
There's a little bit of motion on it too. There's a little bit of motion blur everywhere. That's kind of
I
cool.
just saw this now that we're on the bigger screen, but like there's another clone trooper behind him.
Yeah,
I didn't
right
see
there.
that when I
Yep.
selected it the first time.
Yep. Yeah, and
That's
I'm
cool.
wondering, like, this might be that. This might be like similar to what you're doing, like a game shot or something like that, right? Like, I
No,
don't even know if that's a
that's
real. That's got to. Yeah, that's probably a screenshot right there. I'm thinking.
great.
But man, I mean,
A lot of good stuff.
good stuff.
The Star Wars stuff, amazing. Look at
Yeah,
that. It's phenomenal.
that's incredible. This is 69. The cinematic. Oh, that's nice. See, that's great. What great posing that is. Wow, that's great posing. Great light too, man. I really like the light on that a
Hmm.
lot. Yeah. It's got a lot of he goes to a lot like that's very like this is very Tom to me. It's very like saturated and beautifully lit and you know what I mean like and then he'll have some things that are a little more subdued. Um man, that this is gorgeous. Holy cow. Just a clean portrait, man. Beautiful stuff. Halo. It's all very befitting of the subject, which I like. It's kind of like what I do too. Is like, you know, it just whatever your atmosphere kind of fits the subject. Oh, that's right. He's doing Cosmic Legions too. Sorry,
Oh,
I have to
I didn't
be.
see that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a great shot. Love that. Yeah, very much in the sci-fi realm of things, but man, some really really
Love
nice
it.
stuff. I liked it. Is this? Wait a minute. Is this his thing that he breaks out of the? No. Oh yeah, no, it isn't. Is it? There's somebody else that does that a lot,
FX
like
Toys does
almost.
that.
Yes, FX Toys does almost every shot, right? Pretty much.
Hmm.
Man, oh, these Warhammer things. You know, Alberto sent me one of these things. I have to shoot it. I have to shoot it because he told me to, so I have to shoot it. But haven't had time. But I will.
You
I
got
will
that?
shoot it. I got one of them. I don't know. He sent me somebody. It's just I don't know. I don't know anything about Warhammer. I don't want to know anything about Warhammer because I just know it'll be another rabbit hole that I get sucked down,
Yep.
and I just don't
That's
want
what
to
I'm
be
afraid
there
of.
because they look so cool. I mean, look how cool that looks. That's incredible. Oh, damn, that's great. Look at that. Amazing. Good stuff, man. So 616 isn't always doing 6 scale stuff, so that's good. Combat veteran too. Cool.
Hmm.
Um, oh, in the U.S. Okay, cool. Yeah. Six number one 6_photos. Check them out. Great stuff. Look at that. That's great too. Fantastic. Beautiful work. Yeah, amazing. Good stuff. All right. All right, we're moving on to one of mine. And this one is somebody that I've wanted to get on here so many times. And it's just been a thing where it's like, you know, I love the shot. There's something that's just like in the wrong month, like I've missed it or something. You know what I mean? So finally, I saw something from the month that I was actually trying to, you know, pick for, and it was a great one. So um, this is Carlos. This is one of my ACBA buddies. He's always boosting my shots. I try to boost his shots too. I haven't been too active on there lately, though. I got to go back and try and pump up some of his stuff. But uh, this is a figure I have. You know, I have a lot of these Gomez's. I've never really been inspired by them. And then I see stuff like this and I'm like, oh, I want to shoot Gomez now. Like, you know what I mean? So again, Crashbox Customs, the Dio in the backdrop. But he's just done a great job, I think, of like using these effects and lighting them. I don't know whether he's like, you know, like light painting this or something, but it's perfectly lit, like a hologram. Um, and I don't know. I just like the composition. I like the look on his face. I like the motion. I like these little robot dudes that are part of that skull ship that I've been waiting like 3 years for from Kickstarter to come out. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I just loved it all. I love the smoke. I don't know. This is a great shot. What do you think?
I love the whole setup. The crash
Yeah.
box customs. I mean, they're made for 112, so it fills out the frame better.
Yep.
You know, like I cheat a lot and just use them as like perspective shots.
Sure.
I can't get into like the whole roach figures though.
I
Although like
I got them
everything
all, and
I
I never
see
do anything
is
with them.
amazing, but
Yeah, but then I see, and this isn't Carlos's main thing. Like Carlos does a lot of Mythic Legions. We'll take a look at some of his
yeah,
other
let's go
stuff
through
here.
the gallery.
Color wise too, I love this too. I just love I love the background here being in purple and blues, and this is just really nice. This really popped off the page to me. So I just really loved it. But man, Carlos is like, first of
Wow.
all, yeah, beautiful work. But then on top of that, he is somebody who will go out and he commissions pieces. I'm trying to find. He's got them all the time, and now I can't find one. All right, so just these custom heads, right, from people, and he just he's got such great
Wait, which
stuff.
part is custom?
So the head is custom on this. This isn't the
The
one that
ogre
comes with
head? Okay.
the ogre head, yeah. But he's got, I mean, like this custom head for the vampire. I mean, this is a crazy shot, man. I love this shot too. Yeah, he's always killing it with these headshots. Look at this, like again, custom head. like just like he's got the best. Like it's like the Joker. It's like where does he get all these wonderful toys? Um, it's got great stuff and beautiful lighting. Like he's always doing beautiful lighting. That's fantastic. I've been wanting to shoot this guy forever, and this shot just like makes me want to not do it.
I'm so
Um,
afraid of like getting into legions.
I think you like it, man.
That's what I'm afraid.
First
I
one's
have
free,
one
TJ.
legions figure.
First
I've
one's
been
free. Do you?
trying to like mail to you for months.
Oh,
It's like an elf
well,
ranger.
hang on to it. Elf Ranger? You have an Elf Ranger? I'll actually
Yeah.
take the Elf Ranger.
Okay.
Um, but well, we'll see. We'll see after Legion's Con whether or not you want to give up the
Oh
Elf
my
Ranger.
god, I'm afraid now. I didn't even. I just wanted to hang out and like drink beers with you guys.
They're much smaller than 1/6, man. They're much smaller.
I
Well, even
really
if you
gotta
just want to hang
say,
out, we won't push you. But yeah, he's always got these sculpts, and he's always making these things look great in these
the
dios that
sculpt
he's
and the
got.
backgrounds.
Yeah, just all the detail that he puts into them, and yeah, just beautiful light. It's always beautiful light. Look at that. That's crazy. What even is that?
Oh no.
Sage JDG diorama killer. Um, Zod. Okay, incredible. This is what I mean. Like he's just got like look at
Nate,
that.
I'm going if you're going.
Yeah, he's coming. He's
Cool.
coming, Nate. He's coming, Nate. Yeah. Carlos Mariscal. I think it's Mariscal or Mariscal. I've never actually asked him that, but I'm gonna get him on the show, so we'll find out how he pronounces his name. Just incredible stuff, man. If you like cool custom pieces, this is all
Is
custom.
that a custom head too?
Oh yeah, this is all custom.
Holy
Most of
shit.
this is this custom axe, custom. Yeah, he's just got like a steady stream of stuff coming in all the time. I don't think he paints, although I don't know if he's doing it now, but he gets stuff from other people, like on a regular basis. But even stock, I don't know if that's stock. Is that a stock head? That looks like a custom head
It
too, right?
looks custom. It's amazing
Yeah,
looking.
that's a beautiful shot. Yeah, Carlos is awesome. On ACBA all the time. Incredible photographer. Check him out. C. Mariscal. All right, next one up is you. This I am so glad you picked this because this has introduced me to a brand new page which I had no knowledge of before.
Oh,
So
it's such a good page.
yeah, this is cool, man.
So
Go for
Six
it.
Scale Salvo and I think his other Star Wars page is Operators of the Republic.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that one?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I
So
follow that or not.
I mean, like I used to love collecting like war figures when I was younger, but this guy like just takes it to another level. Sean,
Yeah.
thank you, Nate. I almost forgot. It's amazing work. Like if you go through his page, like it's
Yes,
all
Sean.
outdoor shots. It's just like you
Yeah.
feel like you're there.
Yeah, Nate is a big World War II buff. Well, I think just World Wars in general, like military
Yeah.
buff. He's done a lot of stuff with veterans and stuff too. So like he knows the stuff, and I'm sure he's following. Sean knows this very well. But this, yeah, this like this is a different take, and man, it's so good. Like you really need to know what you're doing in terms of like
Yep.
setting these things up. You know what I mean? Like and just knowing how things go together and people having the right weapons and stuff. Because like talk about Star Wars fans calling you on stuff.
Yep.
I mean, people who've been in the military will call you on stuff. But man, even everything is in scale here.
Yep.
Like, is this a diorama, or is he shooting on a diorama outside? Is
I
this kind of
don't
like
know.
a forced
I feel like
perspective?
it's all outdoor stuff.
But these are so perfectly scaled. Like,
I don't know.
it's amazing.
Let's go
I
through.
mean, this is a
Let's
great
start with-
shot, but then I started looking through his stuff, and he's doing some. He does some Avenger stuff every once in a while. It was great, like World War II
Yep.
Cap. But geez,
I mean,
man,
look
like,
look at that storytelling.
yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing stuff.
You got to see his Star Wars page.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at the fate. Is that what is that face? Where is he getting these figures? These got to be all like custom made figures, right? Or
I cannot make that
partially
face out.
customized because I don't know who makes like that's an incredible like detailed sculpt. This is gorgeous. Wow. I really want to see some BTS here because I don't know if this is a screen or something. I mean, it looks like kind of like he's shooting indoors, but I can't really tell entirely. Sometimes it looks like he's indoors. Now this is outdoors. I mean, this has got to be outdoor, right?
That's outdoors.
Yeah. Wow. Great stuff. Wow. Wow, the
Right?
shadow.
I mean, you feel like you're
This
there.
is like a photo, man. This is like I guess he's like photoshopping out joints and stuff too occasionally, which
Maybe.
that's cool. I mean, you could have told me that was a photo, and I would have believed you. That's incredible. Like an actual photo of actual people. That's amazing. I love this stuff, man. This
Yep.
stuff I admire. Um, I wish I could do it. I've looked at like the Joy Toy, like World War II figures and stuff like that, but I just don't know enough about it to like make it like feel real. You know what I mean? And know
Got to
what I'm
see a
doing.
Star Wars page.
Yeah, incredible. Wow. So Marwin Call that's the documentary. Welcome to Marwin Call, and that's the Steve Carell did like the movie
No,
wasn't great
it was
based on
not.
his life,
Yeah.
but very much like that. Like this is it's in that vein that he was doing this kind of stuff. A lot of his stuff is in black and white, but man, this is incredible. This is like a shot in Vietnam, man. That's
Listen,
nuts.
you add a film ring to that, put it in black and white, it looks like a photo from that time.
You know what it is? Just the way this guy is posed, okay?
Mhm.
He's looking off. He's holding the cigarette like you'd hold a cigarette. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like you just pulled that cigarette out of your mouth. And there's a little bit of smoke there. It's not overdone, it's not overplayed. But he's still holding the gun. Like you see this guy's walking through. This guy's it just looks the angle that
Perfect.
he's he's moving forward. You can tell he's moving forward. There's movement in this. So good. I love this. This is so good. So totally following. I thought I was following. I must have been my other account. The toy photo bomb. 6scale_salvo. Damn man. Good stuff. Whether you're like a a war buff, military buff, or not. Look at that. That's great. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. Incredible. Yeah. Really good stuff. Wow. I'm blown away about this stuff. Really good. Good stuff. All right. Moving on. This is one of my picks. And this is Dylan Zelmer, Figure 4 Photos. And I think Dylan's been on. I think Dylan's been on before. And I think you had something from him. Did you have something picked
I don't
from him
think
or
so.
no?
I
Oh,
did not
okay.
know this page
Maybe it was
before
another
today.
month that I had a couple of them. So this stood out to me because I love the composition of this. I just love the tight shot on this. The sweat, and a couple of the beads are a little big, but like for the most part, it looks real. It feels real, and the punch feels impactful. And I don't know. I just love the angle of it. I love the lighting in the background. The kind of you feel like you're in a boxing ring, like a high-end boxing ring, or
I lost you a little
for
bit,
a
man.
match or something like that. Yeah, you lost me.
Yeah.
Did I break up?
Yeah, you got a little choppy.
No, weird. Okay, am I good now?
I guess. Say
Oh
something.
boy. Yeah, choppy. Yeah, I'm gonna close some of these things up. So
Okay.
maybe that's taxing my. I've got like 40 different tabs open here. Is that any better?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's a
That or
great.
somebody just turned on the Apple TV upstairs. So yeah, I just really love the lighting on this. It felt authentic.
Yeah.
It feels like he's in a boxing, either a ring or in a training facility, and the sweat. It's a good looking figure too, man. I
Yep.
had no idea how good looking this figure was. Yeah, just loved it. Storm Collectibles, really good. I
Is
don't know
it
what the
6 scale?
second piece is. No, these are 1/12.
Okay.
Yeah, Storm does the 1/6 stuff too for
I thought they
Mortal
did.
Kombat. Yeah, they do the Mortal Kombat ones, but yeah, this is 12 scale. But really, just a nice shot. And Dylan has some great stuff too. Um, Always doing some very he's kind of like me. It's like, hey, I feel like doing some Marvel right now. I'll do some, you know, Mythic Legions, Mezco. That's fantastic. Look at that. The
Wow.
mood on that shot is amazing, right?
Yeah.
That gas lamp is incredible.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. I love when I'm going through these things and I've seen them and I haven't seen them because I haven't liked them. Yeah, but like this, like Demon Slayer, completely different type of feel, but expertly done. Killer Croc. That's great. The Gotham by Gaslight Batman is fantastic.
I gotta get this.
Yeah, it is really, really good.
You have
Look
it?
at that. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I got the Gotham
Got
by
it?
Gaslight Batman and Joker, yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Like beautiful lighting there, man. That's fantastic. Perfect. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he did some great stuff with Tyson, man. I mean, it's a tough figure. Like here, it gets a little toy, but like this feels so real, man. It just feels really real. I don't know if he did. Did he do it? No, that was somebody else. Did Muhammad Ali and Superman boxing? That looks great. Looks right out of the show, man. That's incredible. Just perfect lighting. I just like the fact that he's got the environment that he's in. He's matching the lighting. It just looks great.
Great shot.
Yep. Some wrestling stuff. That's great. Wow. What a great look on that face. Great storytelling. Yeah, he does some really good storytelling. So, figure 4 photos. This I remember this shot. Yeah, get a lot of 3,000, man. 3,000 likes on that. Congratulations. That's great. Super Friends, man. Gotta love the Super Friends. Hall of Justice. Oh yes, I remember this shot too. This is fantastic. That's great. Tyson versus fake Tyson. Tyson Bison. Figure 4 photos. Awesome stuff. Congratulations. All right, next up is your pick, and this is another repeat. OL_design has been on here at least one other time, possibly twice.
Wow. Ludo has one of my favorite, like, just lighting and like
Mm-hmm.
tone setups like ever on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's funny, like I knew this was the Punisher when I saw the photo the first time, but like just the whole setup with Batman like looking down, about to throw his fist into someone's face, and the rain, and like you can
Yep.
see like the city in the background.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Yeah, it's beautiful.
If I had
I
to
love the
like,
saturation on this too. It's just a different type of feel to it. You know what I mean? It's very, very saturated, which is nice. It's like different.
if I had like a top 10 of like toy photographers on Instagram, like Ludo,
Yeah.
definitely there. Like no fucking
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Yeah. Ludo is there. Let's take a look at some other stuff here. Ludo has made it on for this one. I believe this is one of my picks early on.
Oh
This was
shit, that's amazing.
either this was. Have I been doing this since February of last year? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Somehow this made it in somewhere, but that's an incredible shot. I think somebody else picked this one from June. I think maybe it was that one. Maybe it was another one. But yeah, I mean, just always incredible composition, bright. I love that. Great perspective. Like, when do you see that shot? You know what I mean? Like, everybody does it from the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, really creative, really clever. I think this might have made it on, or maybe this was on Maz's show. I can't remember, but yeah, just always fantastic stuff. Always great
I'd love to know
composition.
his
Always great
process.
color. Super saturated too. Like I love that that's his style and he sticks with it. And it's just that's what he does. It is good stuff. Really
Yeah.
good stuff. Look at that. That's nuts. Yeah, I would like to see some BTS on his stuff too. I don't think he does a lot of BTS.
That Boba shot
Which one? This one here?
on the throne.
Oh, Boba. Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I was going to pull that one too.
Holy shit. I mean,
Yeah, that's nice. I like the little particles and stuff up here, just the dust in the air coming through the light from the window from behind him. Similar to your shot with Fennec, you know what I mean, with the light coming through, just hitting that. Just bright. Feels like sunlight. This is cool. OL_design, and that is Ludo. I mean, you know, come on, look at this stuff. He does do some BTS. That's true. He does. Well, all right, I'm wrong. He does have some BTS stuff up here, which is nuts. Like, how great is that? Let's see. Does he do that every time? I stand corrected. All right.
I don't think it's all
so
the time.
In that case, I have to go back and see. Does he have one? Oh, okay. He doesn't have. All right. Maybe that's something he's been doing more recently because I don't remember him doing that a lot. Yeah. Cool. All right. OL_design. That's Ludo. Give him a follow. Amazing stuff. All right. My pick. We picked a lot. That's why I was trying to keep him to like the 6, and I keep forgetting what the optimal number is. But well, who cares? We got all night. Ian Saunders. I mean, he's been a guest on the show. Amazing photographer. What can I say? Like, his noir stuff is some of my favorite stuff, and it's a niche that he has kind of all to himself. Other people have done it, dabbled in it, but it's kind of like his thing. Like it's his thing. And I just love this shot with the shadow and prune face. He's been doing a lot with these characters, and they lose their even like I didn't care the prune face is like a Dick Tracy character. It's just like, yeah, whatever. It's prune face. You know what I mean? I just love this. I love the perspective on this. I love the composition. He's always got great composition. And I mean, you know, using your emotions and stuff and the heads that you have for the right situation, it's just perfect. The intense look in the Shadow's eyes, and you know, he's looking at him. You know what I mean? So really great. Just love this. What do you think?
It's a great shot, man.
Yeah. Um,
If you didn't remind me that Prune Face was
I
a
don't know why
Dick
I'm
Tracy
not seeing
character, I would
comments on
not
here.
have noticed at all.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, you didn't know that?
No, like I knew it in the back of my head from like
Uh,
being a nerd for many years, but
okay. Yeah, I kind of want to. I want to show some of his. I mean, he's been doing other stuff besides noir, but his noir stuff is just so good.
wow, I
Um,
don't think I follow him. I'm definitely going to give him a follow. Like this is amazing
Ian,
stuff.
oh, dude, you got to follow Ian. It's
How
incredible.
do I?
Yeah,
Fuck. How do I
yeah.
not know this?
No, I
Oh,
know.
I know. It's because Instagram has a terrible algorithm.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this. This is great.
So good.
Again, like prune face, I don't care. It's just like the look on the face like works really well. Uh, just like all his storytelling is excellent. I mean, everything he puts out there tells a story. It's interesting. It makes you look at everything. I mean, even just looking at this. Is
Wow.
this the scarecrow back here? I'm not even sure. Um,
It is.
but
I think it
man,
is.
just like the blade is like a focal point here. Even though the Joker is the focal point, it's so good. Colors, amazing. Perspective,
Wow.
Yeah, right. Exactly, amazing. Um, Again, storytelling, incredible. Great stuff. I mean, he'll just do stuff with an object sometimes. I'm trying to find some of those things. Like, oh God, I mean, how about that? I mean, it's dark, but it's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Holy
Look at
shit.
that. Yeah, amazing stuff. Always great. There's another one. Just objects, Maltese Falcon type of thing. Just objects. Do you know what I mean? Just a candle, phone, books, but it's like a still life. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Yep. Good stuff. He's amazing. Definitely be following Ian. He's got a show on YouTube too, where he walks people through their shots, like helping
Okay.
them make a shot better. He's been on tour. He's a lighting director for a band that tours, and so he's been on tour for a while and hasn't
Okay.
been able to be back to the show. So hopefully he will get back on that soon because it's a lot of fun to watch him help somebody out with this stuff. But yeah, Ian _ Saunders _ photography. Incredible stuff. Yes, it is very unique. I would say the same thing for sure. All right, next up, here's an up and comer. I think this is your pick, TJ. Is somebody I think I've heard of him.
Do you know Tom? He's been
I've heard
around
of
for a
him.
little bit. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
all
he's
jokes
good. He's
aside,
getting good.
yeah, all jokes aside, like Tom's storytelling and composition and
Yeah.
lighting and effects and editing,
Post editing. Yeah,
like besides like everything is amazing and he's like the most humble dude.
I know. I know. Yep.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you and Tom were like one of my like primary influences when I like first started shooting. Like it was you, it was Tom, it was Sergeant Bananas, it was Steel Shields, BG Toy Art.
Yep.
To this day, like the quality has improved, even though the quality, 6-7 years
It
ago
was
was
always great.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yep.
It keeps getting better. One
Yeah, I
of my
think.
favorite things is the forced perspective on some shots that
Yeah.
take.
Hmm. I think we've all like developed a style and it's something like Tom definitely has something where I can look at a shot and go, oh, that's Tom.
Tom did
I
that.
know it's Tom. Um, and I love to see his process. I love to see all the stuff that he goes through to put reflections in the eyes and the blood
Yep.
on the face. And this stuff is post work and it's nuts, man. It's just nuts the amount of work that he's putting into this thing. Because that's what you're looking at in camera. And watch this. I mean, like, yeah, okay. That's a basis for the blood, but we're going to replace that whole thing with like realistic blood everywhere and curve it around the face and make it look like real blood. And yeah, he kills me with the editing, man. It almost makes me mad.
And
Because I
he's
used to
probably
edit like this,
on
and
his
like
couch.
not actually, I never edited like this, but I used to edit a lot more, and like it's incredible stuff.
Wait, you know he's on
Um,
his couch like watching Netflix while doing this. Like
I know
super
it's what
fucking
irritates me
casually.
even more. I
Yeah,
know,
I
right?
know.
Yeah,
I know.
he's on Pro Tools, just throwing some, I'll just do some blood now. Um, yeah, I mean everything, and his, and we talked about it before. We talked about it last month, so I'm not going to go too deep. But yeah, I mean it's just. I was telling him when he was on the show last month, like I remember when he would show behind the scenes where he was like in the garage in his apartment. He would
Oh
come
yeah,
home late
I
or
remember that.
something like that, and it was
Yep.
like there was a drum or something that he used as the base for a Spider-Man shot or something like that, and just the garage in the background, and then he would edit the crap out of it and just make it
Yep.
look like an amazing, like that's a garage. That's just your garage. Like it's incredible. But even just like close-up stuff, like you just kind of it's a Tom shot. You know what I mean? It's great storytelling, like you said. It's great composition. His composition. He'll tell me every once in a while that he likes my composition, but I look at his like I sometimes I think about like what would Tom do in this situation? Yeah, he's it's great stuff. He's awesome. And yeah, Mythic Legions. I'm very happy that he's getting into Mythic Legions. I'm going to be very happy when you're into Mythic Legions because I can't wait to see what you would do with them, and you're going to. So that's all there is to it.
Ironically, I have enough one-shot backgrounds for Mythic Legions.
Yeah, I'm sure. And if you don't, I will give you some of those too.
Ooh.
Eye of Uatu, if you're not already following Tom, please do so. All right. Next up, that's one of my picks. Our friend and yours, Elliot Bryant.
Elliot.
Uh, Biogex photo,
Lost your bit.
photo uh, we back?
Am I back or are you back?
Am I back?
Yeah. I don't hear you.
All right, we're good. Oh, we're not. How about now?
Okay.
TJ? TJ?
Yeah.
Back?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Uh,
right.
all right.
No? Choppy?
You're choppy, but the audio is better.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can close that off.
Back to Elliot.
All right. Yeah, Elliot. So Elliot does a lot of horror stuff, and I love his work. Always loved his work. Um, this felt different to me, and I loved the feel of this. Again, going back to like the alien shot we saw from Wookiee earlier, the first shot. It's just that kind of light play, like letting the smoke play with the light and around the figure. And I mean, this is Ghidorah, you know what I mean? Like, this is the kind
Yep.
of thing that would happen with Ghidorah, you know? And just the mountains in the front, I'm assuming that's a physical diorama piece. I don't know. I just thought it was really, really cool. It just struck me visually as a cool shot. You know what I mean?
Elliot is like always top 10 for me. Anytime he posts
Yeah.
something, whether it's
Hmm.
like it's horror or Star Wars or like anything else, like it's always amazing.
Yep. Yeah, and I just haven't seen him do a lot of. I mean, he's done some like monster stuff, but well, I guess he's done some Ghidorah stuff, but there's a lot of. I mean, like that's incredible. Pennywise. This is where he shines. Is the horror stuff. This is his forte. Um, the drool, insane.
Elliot's the
But he's
reason I
also
have a Hot Toys Pennywise that I shot twice and don't want it
yeah,
anymore.
Right. But even that, how gorgeous is that? What a great statue. And just
Wait,
like
that's a
beautiful
statue,
shot
not a
outside.
figure.
It says statue, custom link statue by
Oh,
Creation Studios. That's fantastic. Really nice. Um, yeah. It's just his lighting. He just knows horror. You know what I mean? Like obviously, like right there. Like he just knows that horror lighting. He's got that creepy back
yeah.
god lighting coming over the top there. It's just it's perfectly lit. Like this would be a horror movie like this. Um, but you know he'll jump into some star. Wow, that's really cool. I don't think I've seen this one. Obviously haven't. That's wild. I don't even know what that is, but it's great. I love it. Um, yeah, I mean, look at that. That's a classic shot.
Yep.
Incredible. But you know, he's all over the place. He does some horror. He does some Star Wars here and there. He'll do some video games. A lot of video games. He's a big video game. Uh, Big on the video game knowledge. Oh, I remember that shot too, man. Holy cop. This made, yeah, I think this was one that made one of the shows, I think in January.
It did.
Um, yeah. This is insanely good. So good. Incredible. Yeah. Love Elliot stuff. Love Elliot. Great dude. Great. Elliot Bryant, Biojex Photo. Give him a follow for sure. All right. Your pick, my buddy. Man, this is a great shot. I don't know. I feel bad I didn't pick this one, but man, I'm glad
Oh,
you did because this is amazing.
Nate, if you're watching this,
He's here.
so good. I know it's so good.
Yeah, this is wildly good. Go ahead, Deal. You talk about it. It's your pick.
So, like I'm an Indiana Jones fan. I've
Mm-hmm.
spent too
Yes.
much money customizing my own version of Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like that. I feel like this is just one of those underrated scenes from the movie
Yeah.
that people don't shoot enough of. And
Yeah.
just looking at this, like it's clear where it's from, but like the setup is
Yep.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
What
that
strikes me
foreground
like
effect,
yeah,
like
like that's what I was gonna ask. I gotta ask him what that is because like it's perfect. Like it looks like you're looking at the back of the set from the was the souls, the well of souls, right? Like
yep.
he's in the well of souls, right?
Wait,
But
Nate,
the whole
like what figure is this?
well, this is Hasbro, right? I mean, this is the Hasbro piece.
From when?
This is that recent line of
Was
indie
it? Oh
figures.
shit.
Yeah, yep. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure. I mean, it looks great. I don't know if he did anything to the eyes, but the eyes look really, really
the eyes
good.
look phenomenal. The face
Yeah.
is well lit. I mean, like
Um,
it's
this light coming up from the top, man, and
yep.
just like bright, you know, like he's not doing any kind of like beams or anything like that that looks fake. It's just you know what's about to happen. He's just putting it into the slot. It's got the book in hand. I like the slight tilt on him. You know, he's not straight up and down. And this feels like he's in there. Like I don't know what the backdrop is either, what he's using here, but it's perfect for that. This foreground is perfect, and it just feels like the movie. It's really
Yep.
really good. Yep, Nate says Hasbro Fig. What is that foreground, dude? You got to tell us what the foreground is. Does
Please,
he have a
Nate.
back? I don't think he has a BTS on
Is
here.
there? No.
No, I don't think this is one he showed me.
Hmm.
I don't think this is one he asked me about. I'm not sure, but yeah, every once in a while he'll share like he's working on a couple of different angles or whatever. Um, but yeah, amazing stuff. I mean, Nate. I mean, this is his most recent cosmic shot. It is incredible. Yeah, he does everything and he does everything like beautifully. Like it's just I love this. So this is his figure of his character from Mythic Legion's D&D game that we're playing online. Well, actually, I think we'll be recording tomorrow. Um, Yeah, I mean, his just storytelling is always on point. His storytelling is amazing. Um, he's always putting together the customs and things like that that look great. Uh, this is, I think I picked this shot before, or this was one of my favorite May 4th shots. This is great.
Wait, 1 second.
Yeah. The lighting on this, I mean, amazing. He's another one like Carlos. It's got these amazing custom heads that he's putting together all the time. It's very irritating. Look at that. The lighting, the motivated lighting here coming from the flames, the setups, the walking stance, the walking pose. It's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Nate's amazing. No matter, look at that perspective, top down. You have me at top down. This is two of this Azaric, Arazak shots that I've seen. Him and Carlos, and I don't think I can shoot this figure anymore because this is pretty much it. Like, that's it. I'm good with that figure. Where's that one? Well, I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, I can't stop at just one. I'm looking for one with Dubon. Um, but I love all this stuff. Oop, didn't like that one. Sorry, Nate. Um, yeah, he's amazing. What can I say? Look at that. That's wild. Fun stuff. Merry Christmas stuff. Nate's amazing, and he's got diverse stuff. He does a lot of Mythic Legions. I mean, that's our thing, right? But he's got Captain America. He's done some. Where is that Dubon shot? I love that Dubon shot. That's great. What another great perspective. Like other more great storytelling. You know what I mean? Like just handing the hand out. Uh, really good. Yeah, that's my dude. Beautiful stuff. Go follow him, Corona4, easy to remember. Nate Strong, he's my co-host on Legion's Lounge every other Monday, except for this month. I think we might be taking this whole month off. We'll see. It's getting a little crazy, so we'll see. But yeah, Corona4, what can I say? Love Nate. All right. We got a couple more here. We're almost done. Lights underscore cameras underscore action figures. This is George Vargas, and I just like. I thought this was a wild perspective, and just a setup of. First of all, I didn't realize this was the Mezco Superman that is part of the death of Superman, post death of Superman. I forget what this is. Superman is called. I don't remember, but with the cyber Superman in the background, like upside down, ripping the head off, like pieces coming off of it. I just thought it was great, man. The way he's got this gripping this, the nice like diagonal composition of this going through there all the way through, like the leg, through the bullets, through the hand, through the leg. Really, really good. I just love the setup. Nice stuff. What do the dogs think, TJ?
The dogs are enjoying this. Yes, upstairs. God knows what the fuck they're barking at.
Yeah, I love the contrast and everything in the face here. Like it's really nice. It's not too overlit. I just think it tells a great story, and I just love the composition. I love the fact that he's kind of upside down. Whether he was like swooping down or whether I don't know what happened here, but it's a cool comic book type action and a cool pose, and it looks great. I just like it.
But like as a child of like the '80s, I am enjoying these Superman shots from this line.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
know?
I'm not doing them, and I wasn't that into Death of Superman and all the post, Supermans that came out from that. Steel was pretty cool, but was it Steel? Yeah.
Still, yeah.
Um, but I didn't really get into a lot of them, and but yeah, seeing them now is kind of cool. Um, but George does some like this. This almost made it. This is incredible. So he does a lot of like retouching. So this is what did he say? This was the Avengers Endgame time suit Tony Stark head sculpt, 1/6 scale. But he edited it to give it more of a 90s feel. Like I don't know, 90s feel. It looks like a kind of a 40s feel to me, but like just very classic, you know, 1940s, 1950s Iron Man look. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
That's
I
cool.
love that. Yeah, right. It's a great shot. But beautiful lighting. Uh, worshiping Superman. Always great lighting. Beautiful, beautiful lighting. This is wild. This is great. Kara Kakarot? Who's is this a I thought that was a Goku. Is that not Goku there? I don't know. I don't know my Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry. I apologize. Am I still coming through?
Yep. You're fine.
Okay. This is a great setup though. I love the shadows and stuff like this. This really looks again great outdoor lighting. This feels like actual sunlight. Really, really nicely done.
Wait, is it not
Uh,
actual sunlight?
I don't think he's shooting outdoors.
Huh.
It's nice and bright without being blown out here.
Yeah.
You can still see those little lines in there. Really nice. Same thing here.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I don't know if he's compositing these things. I'm not really sure. Does he have a BTS here? I don't think so. I think he just kind of does some close-ups and stuff. I know he does do some Photoshop post editing, which is cool. I just don't know what's what in some of his shots. Look at that. How great is that? Wow. That's
Wow.
nice. Right? Good stuff. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Really, really beautiful lighting, great storytelling, some great setups here. So that is lights underscore cameras underscore action figures. And that is George. Give him a follow. He's got 20,000 followers. He's doing pretty well. All right, moving on. Your pick and our mutual friend here, Alberto, Noir Kaiser effects. Amazing shot. Whoops. Go for it, TJ.
So I,
What a
I love
setup.
how
What a
Alberto
setup.
just puts everything together.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no shot of his that isn't like complete with like subject, background, good lighting.
Yep. Little
And
Easter egg details all over the
yeah, like
place. Yep.
dude, like this is I can definitely just see like Ben Grimm just walking away, just walking through some random like New York street
Mm-hmm.
late at night. Look at the lights.
Yep.
And I know he
Yeah. Is
shoots
that?
like a very high aperture.
Yes. Is that a? What's his name? Dio. Tom's got one of these too. I think. It's
Rico?
Yes. Yeah. Rico.
Uh,
Uh.
I don't
No.
know. Could be.
He usually does these lamps, these old gas
Could
lamps
be.
and stuff. But even just the car back here, is that the Dick Tracy car? That's I need that car. But yeah, I
I know
mean
it's fucking
Ben
perfect.
looking like right. It's like the 40s, 50s. Like it's just really really cool. So noir. I mean, that's in his name. Uh, yeah, this is a great shot. Alberto does great work. Um, I mean, I don't even know where to start or stop here. Uh, I gotta show. Where is that? Uh, I mean, really, any of these things, though. I mean, it's all beautiful stuff. This. Oh yeah, this. So
Wow.
he and I got talking about Bernie Wrightson because he had shot something with a Frankenstein, and I'm like, check out Bernie Wrightson, comic book, and actually like visual. Uh, that's funny. Sean said, have you familiarized yourself with Bernie Wrightson yet? He must have told him the same thing. Um, but yeah, we were talking about it. I'm like, dude, you got to do some Bernie Wrightson type stuff, and this is perfect. He's, God, his lighting is just so good, man. Dark Wolf. He's always nailing it. Where is that Phantom? Oh yeah, the Phantom stuff he did recently. Like again, detail wise, just like all the stuff going on that makes sense in a site in the shot.
Yep.
Without going overboard. Man, there's another Phantom shot. It's not this back shot, which is also nice. Oh, it's this one. It's Batman. It's not Phantom. Look at everything going on here. Look at that. It's crazy.
Wow.
He's got the mummy sarcophagus back there. He's got the clock. He's got a stack. It's just there's so much good stuff going on here. It just feels like detective-y. You know what I mean? The little rat, so good. And he's done some amazing portraits too as well. And he's such a nice guy. We have a giveaway from him that we are going to give away on the channel eventually. Oh yeah, here's a Dubon shot. I love this shot. It's incredible. Yeah, Noir Kaiser effects. Alberto Hernandez, super nice guy. A lot of Warhammer stuff. He sent me a Warhammer. Generously sent me a Warhammer figure. I will shoot that, Alberto. I will get it done as soon as I can. I love this, man. That's nuts. Does this make you want to shoot the Warhammer stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I know nothing about Warhammer.
Me neither.
Fuck.
He's one of the few people that can shoot these two, and I I can figure out what's what on these figures because there's so much going on. You
Yep.
almost don't know where one figure ends and another one begins. But his control of lighting and his setups like allow you to
Oh
read
shit,
that
that's a
stuff
great
really
King
well.
shot. I didn't see that
Yeah,
before.
it was a Grand Kang shot. Yeah, I didn't see it either. That's incredible.
Wow.
Is that the new? Oh yeah, that's the hot toy.
Yeah. I kind of
Damn.
want this now.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to be back, but sadly,
Great for shots.
yeah. Noir Kaiser FX. Give him a follow. All right. Another repeater and a former guest photographer on the show, Chuck Killcutter Photo. Chuck got featured in May, so he had April and May, but I couldn't pass this up, man. This was first. It was April, so I had picked this back in April. This is nuts, man. I love this shot. I don't even know what these things are. I think they're 1/18th figures. Trying to see. I thought I read before what they were, or he said what they were. I guess they're Assassin's Creed. Are
Yep.
they 1/18th or are they 1/12th? I don't know where you get 1/18th Assassin's Creed figures, so I'm going to say they're 1/12th. But man, the mood in this thing is pure like fantasy art, and I love the boat. I love that they're standing. I love the tentacle in the back. The cellophane water looks great, and the light from that lamp. It's obviously he's hitting it, from the outside, but it looks genuine, and I just love the mood and the composition of this thing. The fact that everything is in this corner, but you've got a lot of space around it, a lot of breathing room to like feel like they're alone. You know what I mean? They're like in this vast area and they're about to be in trouble in a very Cthulhu way. I love it. I guess this is his edits. He does some great editing. But I mean, the shot is there. It's very much reminds me of Tom, and in that like the shot is there anyway. Like if that's all it was, it would be great. But oh, here you go. Here's the setup. Oh, target trees. I got those trees. I mean, pretty straightforward, right? But an incredible shot. What do you think?
That's amazing. I actually thought this was my pick.
What's
Uh,
that?
I I know like earlier you and I were like talking about like
Do you
picks. And
think
I was
this is
like,
your pick?
I thought it was because I saw like
I
my
don't.
logo on the pick.
I
I was
don't think
like,
so. Maybe it
this
is.
seems
I
like
don't know.
something
Maybe
I
it
would pick.
is.
It's amazing.
All right. Well, I'll give it to you. Maybe it's your
Okay.
pick. So what do you think?
Dude, it's amazing. Like for
Now that
everything
I've
you
just
said.
talked.
Dude,
Yeah.
like I would never be able to pull off this like cellophane like water effect.
It's not as hard as you think, but to get the like the waves and stuff to look good, it's a little bit of a challenge.
I would use real water
Well, you could
only
do
because
that
I
too.
don't know any better.
Yeah, you could do that too.
It was, it,
What real water works. You don't get those. You don't get the waves and stuff like that. But I've combined like cellophane and real water, and
yeah,
that works pretty well too. But yeah, just compositionally, man, I just thought this was beautiful. And apparently you did too because this is your pick. But Chuck is. I mean, we've looked at this shot a gazillion times. It's an incredible shot. Chuck is always doing amazing stuff.
oh wow,
Yeah, right. It's good looking. It's a good looking figure. I'm not much for a young Anakin, but it's a great shot. Great figure. That's a great figure. That's a great shot. Yeah, Chuck. I mean, perspective wise, look at that. Insane. Great editing again. Great post editing stuff. Is doing some stuff for Big Bad Toy Store now too, which is cool.
nice.
Yeah. So he did this. This was on May's toy photo bomb. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Wild.
Wow.
There you go. A little. There you go. I don't even have to scroll. We'll just look at these. Yeah. Incredible work. Yeah. And congratulations to Chuck on the Big Bad Toy Store hookup, which is cool. Kill Cutter Photo. Go check him out. You will not be disappointed. Amazing work. And that, I guess that was your pick.
Yeah,
But that's it.
maybe.
That's
maybe.
it, kids. That's the show. Yeah, lighting is always beautiful on Chuck stuff. Incredible. All right. There you go. That's 16. So I won't be doing that again. Although we got that done in less than 2 hours, which is pretty good. Not bad. TJ,
Yes.
Capes.and.Rifles. What's coming up? Anything new figures that you got that you're going to be shooting soon? Or I know you got
You know what? I
plans,
have
but when are you going to get some?
a few things going on.
Mhm.
Just photography wise, like nothing crazy, like being on channels or anything. Just a few things that I'm putting together that I hope I have time for.
All right. Well, you're on the 1 6 pack whenever we do that.
A lot of
Uh,
clones, a lot of Batman, some Spider
yeah,
Man.
there you go. Hmm.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
All right. All right.
No, it was just it was a great evening spending it with you and everyone in the audience. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking about photography,
Yeah.
toys, and photos.
Well, I know you're always pushing on the 1 6 pack to talk more about photography, which we have to get back to on the 1 6 pack. Well, we have to get back to the 1 6 pack first of all, before we get back to the photography on the one six
Got a
pack.
lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna have to skip some stuff because we got way too much to talk about. I was gonna ask you guys if you were up for tomorrow, but I don't know if that's gonna work for me or not. But we'll get it. We'll get it done this coming week.
Okay.
Because we it's been too long, and I got to talk to you guys. So, and you're gonna go out and buy yourself a smoke ninja, right?
I think I might, man.
I think you should.
That thing looks
Um, what's that?
it looks great. What the It looks great.
It's incredible.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I don't even, I think, I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it was a Kickstarter thing, but it's probably like $150 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe a little less. I don't know. Not sure. 120. I don't know. All right. Check out Capes.and.Rifles on Instagram, of course, and on the 1 6-pack whenever that happens again on this channel. Tomorrow night, we'll be recording another Mythic Legions D&D game for the Outworld channel, and that'll be on probably the week after, the day after, I guess we do it. And stay tuned. I don't know when the next Legions Lounge is going to be on, but if you hit that bell down there, you'll be notified. If there's anybody we missed in April, I know it's been a while, but anybody you want us to follow, anybody you want us to check out, if it's your account, if it's a friend's account, if it's somebody you really admire, put it in the comments. Let us know, and let us know what your favorite one was tonight. And we'll be back. My next guest is going to be Alex N. Richardson, fantastic ACBA artist, and that will be next Friday. So you won't have to wait too long for another Toy Photo Bomb. TJ, thanks, man. Appreciate you coming on. Always
Thanks for having
great
me.
to talk to you.
I'm looking forward to Alex's show next week.
Alex, this is great. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around with us. And if you're on the replay crew, thanks for watching. Sorry for the little glitches. I'm going to have to rewire my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is fantastic now, though. I don't know why. Maybe my wife got onto the Netflix or something while we were doing that. But we'll see you in a couple weeks. And take care, everybody. See you. Good night.